It's like you have the floor. It's like you can begin if you're ready.
Can anybody see my screen? Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
we can.
Peter,
it's
we can see
visible.
your screen.
Yeah.
Can I see my screen? Waiting for this document.
But good morning. I think your audio is not really clear. So I don't know if it's my end there.
Okay, now my audio enough.
Yeah, it's
Yes, you are
breaking
from my
somehow,
end.
but yeah, it's
From my
breaking
end, you
somehow.
are audible enough.
Let me go on with the presentation. There's not enough time. All right.
Yeah, you can actually make your slideshow full screen.
Okay.
Then navigate you to your direction button.
All right. Good morning, guys. I'm presenting internet security. So I'm going to run you through on what basically internet security is all about. It's not a new thing. We are all familiar with the term security and internet security. So when these two come into a sentence, it's just self-explanatory because when we have internet, we need to secure it. And when we talk about securing our internet, it is just a very big, it's like a very serious business because whatever information you give out to the cloud, to the public, or whatever information you have for yourself, you need to secure them because people are actually out there, which are hackers actually out there to steal information and to sometimes interrupt whatever programs you have going on. So when we talk about internet security, it's a term that describes security for activities and transactions made over the internet. It is a particular component of the larger ideas of cyber security and computer security. So basically, internet security is just a very serious issue, and we need to actually have this in mind whenever we're having information displayed out there. So I'll run you through on the table of contents of my slide, which is which I will be talking about. Firstly, what is internet security? The type of internet security threats, choosing the right internet security tactics, common security problems, basic problems of protection, protecting e-commerce customers, security policies and procedures, assistance with internet security. Then that will be at the end of the slide. So firstly, we have to I have to let you know what internet security. Just like I explained earlier, internet security is a broad term that refers to the various steps individuals and companies take to protect computers or computer networks that are connected to the internet. Basically, we all need to secure whatever things that we have. If it's even when it comes to our personal information, like when we are communicating with people using various mediums like messaging, SMS, calls, whatever social media we're using, sometimes we just when we like lose grip of the security, it kind of displays the public, and those private conversations, those private chats we have might be displayed to the public, and then it's not a threat to us because whatever information we add to ourselves now displays to the whole people. That's basically how it is when you don't secure your internet information. So the types of internet security are enormous, but I only have just few of them here, which are the most um, like strongholds when it comes to security threats. We have malware, computer worm, spam, phishing, and botnet. Um, this web, threats, this internet security threats presents users with lots of information and services. It also includes several risks. Cyber attacks are only increasing in sophistication and volume, with many cyber criminals using a combination of different types of attacks to accomplish a single goal. So just like it's listed here, we have various types of security threats, which is malware, a short form for malicious software. Malware comes in various forms, including computer viruses, worms, trojans, and dishonest spyware. So all these things they come like applications. Sometimes you even download them on your system on your phone. Thinking it's just a regular app that you can use to facilitate most of your activities, not knowing that it's actually a spy ware or a virus, and that can be used to hack into your device. So computer worms, spam, phishing, botnets, all these are basically the security threats we have out there. So sometimes we need to actually have some practice in securing our internet. And I outlined them here on this slide, which shows the right internet security practices that we need to apply. So internet security requires a combination of several tools and technologies to properly safeguard data. It's important to consider several types of internet security strategies when taking proper measures to help keep your network secure. These tactics can include browser selection, multi-factor authentication. We are aware of this. A lot of us are aware of this. Email security, firewalls, browser selections. I'll just have to explain that quickly. Well, after reading this, each browser has its own security measures in place, but some can have various flaws that allow hackers and cyber criminals to explore and invade. Ensure that you are using a secure browser to reduce the risk of compromising your computer network. Yeah, browser selection. When you are actually using some browsers like Brave or Mini, Chrome, or what have you, sometimes you come up with different ads and all. The best way to just avoid some hacking tactics is by blocking some of the ads, because it's not actually good when you are browsing and all these things pop up. It's and once you accept some cookies that come up, it's it's actually they actually have a way to invade into your internet. And although it's not good, we just have to like imbibe um that idea of not even accepting. Multi-factor authentication. We have this in various social medias right now. People that actually have access into your it is hard for people to have access to your account when you set up multi-factor authentication, because it gives you a notification whenever someone is trying to invade into your account. This is actually a good one because if you don't give the permission, there's no way they can get into it. But if you mistakenly give a permission, that's when you are giving them access to it. So multi-factor authentication help you in securing it and giving you notifications whenever someone is trying to tamper with your account. Email security, we have them in our email general settings where you set it up and it gives you a notification whenever someone is trying to get into your email. And firewalls and what have you. We have a lot of securities. I have limited time because I have a fellow presenter that I will also give a chance to present. So I have to be quick with handling the common problem, security problems we have. We actually have a lot of problems when it comes to securing, but sometimes, but we only have just I only have just these few ones just outline. Third, hackers have two main methods of causing problems for businesses, computer business and computer systems. They either find a way to enter the system and then change or steal information from the inside, or they attempt to overwhelm the system with information from the outside so that so that it shuts down. One way is a hacker might enter a small business computer network is through an open port, source, yes, or an internet connection that remains open even when it is not being used. People, all these hackers they work tirelessly just to get what they want. I don't know, but this is what gives them joy, and in a way also give them money as well because I don't think they will actually venture in stuff like this start getting making ends meet. So they work tirelessly just to check out websites that are open that they can actually invade in. If you are not conscious enough, they will invade into your programs and then disrupt whatever activities you're doing, and even sometimes make you lose access to what you even created or what you've even created because once they hack into it, they change all the credentials that was made in the website. So another common method of attack used by hackers is email spoofing. This method involves sending authorized users of a computer network fraudulent email that appears as if it was sent by someone else, most likely a customer or someone else. So in all of this, what I'm basically saying is that we need to be vigilant when it comes to securing our whatever that belongs to us, regardless of this internet stuff or whatever that is uh, precious to us. We just have to like protect them or precious to other people. If it's going to be detrimental to them or to us, we just have to be very conscious and very security minded. Um, Basic means of protection. Um, One of the most effective ways of protecting um, to protect computer network is connect to the internet from unauthorized outside access is a firewall. Um, we just have to have that mindset of always securing whatever that application is doing. Just like I said earlier, we always have to like look for ways to come up with security methods in securing our activities, our our website, our apps, and all that are coming from us, or all that we are working on. So these are the things that we need to even look into. Um, I'm trying to skip because I have just few time left. Yeah, I agreed with my um, fellow presenter that I will only spend just a little time. Okay. Before I rush to the conclusion, Um, so let me talk about the why is my before I rush this conclusion, let me talk about the security policies and procedures. In order to prevent unauthorized external access to the computer system, administrators should define access rights granted to suppliers and customers. They should also make sure internet ports are secure and possibly implement a policy, and also there, there are a number of tools available to assist system administrator in monitoring the security of the complete computer network. For example, network auditing software track users. Okay, sorry, I rushed that. For example, network auditing software tracks users who are accessing the system and what files are being changed. It also alerts the administrator to excessive failed login attempts. Yes, with the MFA, which is the multiple factor authentication, it actually gives you notification of whoever is trying to invade into you actually gives you as the administrator notifications of people that are trying to log into your program. And finally, a small business computer security policy should cover emergency situations such as detection of a virus or a security breach from outside the company. So it's sometimes when you have all these notifications popping up, you just don't have to overlook them, because if you do, that's when you're given the chance for hackers to do whatever they wish on your programs or your website or all. So these are basically the things that I can run you through with the little time I have. So let me go to the conclusion of my presentation. In summary of my talk, I'm going to say, in today's digital landscape, many of our daily activities rely on the internet, various forms of communication, entertainment, and financial and work-related tasks that are accomplished online. This means that the tons of data and sensitive information constantly being shared over the internet. The internet is mostly private and secure, but it can also be an insecure channel for exchanging information. With a high risk of intrusion by hackers and cyber criminals, internet security is a top priority for individuals and businesses. Just as like we have here in Binkom, we actually don't share information like credentials on an open um, environments, just like Slack. We don't actually share credentials information on Slack, because that is a means where we communicate, and we have a lot of people inside the Slack, of which some might still have access, even though they are not with Income, but they still have access to the Slack and all. So we have LastPass as an app that we use in communicating with each other and sharing vital credentials, which is a secure platform where we can share that. Because if you actually expose all of this information, you don't know the hacker around that can actually get into it could be your email, your site, whatever it is, and just do whatever they want and just render your program useless. So basically, we just have to be conscious, even as they are taking 2 steps ahead to know how or to look for ways to hack into people's systems. We also have to make 2 steps further or 4 steps further to secure our program. So this is the end of my presentation. I don't know if there are any questions.
Thank you so much, Peter, for the great presentation. I would say we should keep the question till after the second presenter, so we also have enough time to present. So at this point, you can
let me
stop.
let me
Stop
okay.
sharing screen. So Joseph can come on board.